Hey, so I was watching what's my girl what's the name of the show? The Real.
The Real.
Yeah, I was watching The Real with my lady.
Oh, with your lady.
Yeah, because I don't watch it or whatever.
Uh-oh.
But okay, on The Real, I seen Jenny Meyer, you know her, Jeezy about to get married.
Mm-hmm.
And she said she plans on being more submissive.
Right, okay, got you.
Yeah. In her role when they get married. Okay, so my question to you and to the people that's watching the podcast, and if any females or ladies want to call in and talk about this, they can. It's should Black women be more submissive? Because it doesn't seem like, you know what I'm saying, Black women are submissive.
Or are they? Are you sure?
They are. Well, I don't know if like situations and trauma and, you know what I mean, things that occurred in their life at an early age caused them to be that way. But my thought process is that it ain't too many leaders, like Black men as leaders.
Right. Because
you know what I'm saying?
Are you talking about the fact that people say that you talking about the last time that Black women made has encouraged the homosexual movement in the Black community? Is that what you're talking about? Is that what
yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't want to agree to that.
I know.
But
I know. I'm just saying we're just throwing it out there. Of saying, is that what you're referring to?
No, that ain't what I'm referring to. But that's a good topic, though. What you're talking about?
Well, be clear now. I want to make sure I'm going with you. I want to make sure with you.
Now, what I'm saying is that I'm putting it back on men. Why Black women ain't submissive? I'm saying that they ain't gonna be submissive if you ain't a leader. You know what I'm saying? What do they got to follow and be submissive for when they out here struggling and have to get on their grind and go to work every day and bust their butt every day? If you're not a leader, you got to give them direction.
Well, it sounds like we have a discrepancy of what the term leadership means.
Talk to me.
Because leadership it's all up to his interpretation, whoever interpreted it.
Yeah.
Leadership can mean, some people think leadership means you just yelling and screaming and telling people what to do. Some people believe leadership means you down in the trenches with your people that's following you, supposedly.
Yeah.
And then some people may understand leadership being don't tell no one you're the leader. The leader don't have to say I'm the leader, I'm the boss. Because if they do that, guess what? You lost.
Yeah.
That's a rhyme right there.
Yeah. You spitting ball.
I mean, if you're the CEO, and you walk in the building and say, "Hey, I'm the CEO," everybody be quiet. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, you doing it because of the title. But when it come down to actually leading by example, you don't have to say a word. They should walk. People gonna know something different about him or her. I mean, that who is that? That must be the boss. I've noticed who the boss is at times. The people that's actually doing majority of the work, cleaning up, picking up after folks. I started to learn as I got older. You must be the boss. You must own this, don't you? How do you figure that? I did it at the gym one time when I was at the gym. The gym I used to go to, 24-hour fitness, I believe. And the lady in the morning, you just come through, cleaning the bottom of the treadmill, cleaning stuff up, just cleaning up. And I was just like, you do this every day, and you're not. You must be the owner of this place. She said, "How'd you figure?" I am actually. Most owners actually get out there and know that you got to lead by example.
Stuff got to get done.
Yeah.
Stuff got to get done.
True leader.
So you said it's basically 3 definitions to leadership.
I say it's basically up to the interpretation of the person.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? The interpretation of the person is what leadership actually, just like when it comes down to gender roles, what you're going to get to. You know what I'm saying? The whole lot. So the Black woman be more submissive? I would think anyone, it don't matter what role what nationality you're talking about, women, when people put the Bible on it, or any type of religious, not just the Bible, Quran, anything else that talks about leadership and women in it, it's typically the woman is in a more submissive role.
Yeah.
But then what does the term submissive mean?
You want me to Google it? Find out what the definition of it, the correct.
Let's Google it.
Yeah, let's Google. Let's get on Google.
But and I think it because it means. Let's go ahead and look it up right quick. Submissive, sir. The technical definition. Go ahead when you get it. Say amen.
Amen. It's ready to conform to the authority or will of others, meekly obedient or passive, compliant, yielding. I can't pronounce that other word.
Don't worry about it. We just know. We get it. We get the gist of it. Being compliant and yielding to something or someone.
Yeah.
Now, how do you look at people? Got to look at. They have to look at that in the sense of I'm the beneath and you're over me. Then
that's what that sounds like, though.
But you're gonna always have that mentality all the time.
Yeah.
Every time.
But it shouldn't be like that, though.
What shouldn't be like what?
It shouldn't be like I'm under you. Well, a person shouldn't feel like that, not me at the end of the day. And I feel like the woman has to have something to be submissive to.
Okay. Yeah. So that's where the leadership comes in at.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like a man in certain aspects, it's going to sound brutal because I know people probably wouldn't agree with me on this, but we have a role in actions where we have to be submissive, and she might not be leading in that area, but a man might have to be submissive also. You might have to submit to, baby, the house ain't clean. But one day I got to clean it up. I got to get to it. You know what I'm saying? Or I got to keep it clean. I'm used to living by myself. So I got to, you know what I mean? I ain't talking about me personally, but since like if a man used to living by themselves and then he move in or he move the woman in and she's a cleaner type of individual, you got to change your ways to be, that's a submissive role.
Understand what you're talking about when it come down to the woman should have something to submit to. Look, a guy got to realize that they're not really the boss or the leader unless they female or their spouse or their significant other allow them to be the boss.
That's a fact.
You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My wife, she truly is the actual boss when it comes down to it because she allowed me to lead my family. She's allowed me to be the authority figure in our relationship. She can always change her mind and say, I don't want to do that no more.
Because the key word in that is allow.
Allow. And like the young lady on the video we're gonna play in a second, she said, I'm going to make the decision to submit to my husband.
The decision. I'm allowing him to.
Right.
Because you got to give the people permission.
Right. Well, you got to. And it's like women, if you work at the job, you went to that job or to that business expecting to be, you didn't expect to come in there and just, I'm the boss now. No.
Yeah.
You went into that business knowing they're going to pay me well, and I'm going to be willing to accept the leadership and be submissive to this business. Yeah. You follow what I'm telling you?
That's a fact. I'm going to be submissive to the role that I'm playing also. Right. If I don't like the role that I'm playing at this job, then I can leave because I'm allowing this to happen to me.
You sure can, but guess what? You just said a key word. Trail. I'm going to you understanding your role. You follow what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you understand? Everybody got to understand the role that they play. That's in the relationship. That's in the business. That's in anything.
Yeah.
Let's switch it right quick to a little education right fast. Understanding your role. Understanding your role in regards to what's going on with this current election stuff. You know what I'm saying? This we got to understand that you have a part to play, meaning every person listening to this podcast, anyone's going to be listening to it anywhere, have a role to play in regards to voting for who you see to be fit to lead you. One thing that Trump said on the first, and I don't agree with a lot of stuff Trump do at all.
Yeah.
One thing he said on the first debate is that you all voted me here. You voted for this. And you voted that we do make decisions that we make. You did it. Basically putting the blame on you.
Yeah.
So that was a true fact. You voted for that. You wanted it. So if you don't like the way things are going, like in Knoxville, The homeless situation.
Yeah.
When you're a leader and you're out in front of everyone, you got some decision to make that may not be it may not be what everybody else would believe. You're gonna make decisions as a leader, just like in a household. You're gonna make decisions for your family, whoever the leadership role is, that may not be liked by everybody.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be for the best, what you think to be the best fit.
Yeah.
And if you don't like the way certain situations are handled, you then now step in front and you then now put the people and help do the situation the way you want it to be done.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be on the outside barking and yelling, hoping that somebody let you in if you're not wanting to be willing to get in the room.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
And then you choose that. Even like the president was chosen.
Right.
And then like the relationship in the household is chosen.
Mm-hmm.
You chose that person to be in the household with you. So like you voted, like Trump was voted in also.
So when it come down to like the homeless situation in Knoxville, no one likes to see the homeless, not been taken care of. Yeah. But I have homeless relatives. I have friends that have been homeless before. Mm-hmm. And when it come down to the decision that they make at times, it's not because of they had hard times. It came up, they may have had an issue that may have taken over where they couldn't overcome it.
Mentally.
Yeah, exactly. No matter how much help he may have wanted to receive, how much help, it's something else that still gripped him much tighter than the help we wanted to give him.
Yeah, yeah.
Not everybody there is kicked out to the curb. It's the fact is they didn't want to accept that. That's why it's much deeper. Homelessness at times is much deeper than just, y'all not helping out or taking care of that. So what happened is recently, because you can't go down. This is a sad, touchy situation. You couldn't go down there and clean up at the homeless situation at the tent city down there with brooms and dustpan. 1,000. First of all, people the living quarters down there is not the best.
Yeah,
you can't go in and use dustpans and brooms and sweep it all up and push it all up. Okay, like, and you take it and hold that bag. Oh, you done hit me with this needle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
What happens is the decision was to come down there and actually get something much bigger and start cleaning this stuff up. No one likes it though, because they say, "Why you bring bulldozers down here?" You follow me? Why you do this? Why you do that? Why you had to do it that way?
Yeah.
How else did you want to do it?
Yeah, what was y'all gonna do?
What were you gonna do? I mean, besides bringing the food down here, you want to clean it up and make it better. It's different from just feed. Hey, here's some food. Here's some food. Yeah. You want here's some clothes. All right, thanks. Nowadays they ain't accepting. People not accepting stuff they don't know who it's from. One time, my wife went out on Thanksgiving. We said, "Hey, man, let's take this extra food we got and take it downtown. Just give it out."
Yeah.
I seen some people laying on the bench, laying there, covered up. It was cold too. This one Thanksgiving. She said, "What is it?" I said, "Some Thanksgiving food we made." "I'm good."
Homeless people spoiled.
Yeah. I'm good. I don't want that.
Yeah.
You follow what I'm saying? But when it comes down to the situation, it's all a decision. It's another knowing the roles, knowing your role. So if you're in a role of leadership, you're gonna make some decisions that may not be the best for everybody.
Yeah.
But it might be the best overall.
Yeah.
How else were we gonna do it?
Yeah. If it's the best overall, then it has to be done.
So the key thing I want to make sure too is the decision, and that people accept it's the decision that they're gonna make. Am I want to stay in this or do I want to get out of it? Same thing when it comes to the relationship stuff.
Relationships and then voting.
Exactly. At the end of the day, you got a job, you got a role to play.
Yeah. If you don't like it, then you got to vote the other direction. If you don't want to be in that relationship, you got to leave and separate yourself from it.
That's what I'm talking about. So what the role is, okay, you got to vote to actually see things happen the way you want to get it done. And then not only that, if you want to say, "Hey, this is not working best for me," get involved and actually go run.
Yeah, yeah.
Go run.
Yeah.
Run for the position.
And you got a choice with the submissive thing also.
Because guess what? When you in leadership of political roles, you don't work for the people.
Yeah. So you ain't working for no money.
Believe me, they don't get paid much money. The role that you talking about $500 a month. What is it gonna pay for?
Even a president role. I'm the president over the whole world.
$500,000.
That's not no money for the job.
That's why if you're looking for the money of being president, you ain't about to get paid. I believe Trump donated his whole check. I mean, not donated. He reallocated somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. Because it's not no money for the role that he's playing.
But you know what comes along with it? It comes with prestige.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when the last time you know the president or the governor pay for anything?
Nothing. He can go anywhere in the country and get everything free.
Or she can go anywhere in the country and get anything for free. You know why? Because it's value. That's a whole nother ball game, though. But
value.
Goals, though.
That's a key word. Value. For real.
Get out there and vote, man. Get out there and call get in touch with Tinian Reed that we had on the show.
Mm-hmm.
She'll help you get registered to vote before it's too late. I don't know if it's too late for Tennessee or not.
It's too late in North Carolina. It was the 9th the last day. I don't know about Tennessee though.
Right. So look, make sure you get involved with that. It's no longer a need to continue to keep complaining about something ain't happening the way you want it, and you're not getting involved to do it.
Now, I got something to ask you now. When you said value and we was talking about worth and everything. So I'm looking at the NBA finals last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when I look at championships and sports, I don't never watch commercials, but I'm interested in the commercials when I'm watching championship sports. Now, when you think of the commercials when you're watching championship sports, what is your first thought?
Championship? Oh, how much it costs? How much?
Yeah.
It must cost some money, but that's only during the Super Bowl. Basketball. What's your first thought? Okay,
so last night I was looking at sports and I seen what commercials I see. I seen a Kia. That was the only car company. A Kia. Okay. I seen Dos Equis beer.
Okay.
And I seen I forgot the last one, but I wanted to talk about this because the roles has changed in the country.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It used to be it's Dos Equis now that used to be Budweiser beer.
Okay.
It's Kia now that used to be Chevrolet and Ford commercials.
Uh-huh.
It was something else, and I'm thinking about how the money is shifted.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it used to be McDonald's commercials. It was Chick-fil-A.
On your, but I guess it depends on where you at too. You know, know.
Oh, it might be the commercials might be local, but I think that the NBA championship commercials are nationwide, aren't they?
No, they are. But like for example, my local mayor commercial came on here. It depends on the demographic. You know where? I mean, yeah. So you got the international commercials played and all that stuff. But what I'm saying is that depending on where you live and where you are, it's gonna show certain commercials for your area.
It might show the people that's doing local commercials, but when you was watching the national company,
I'm sure Kia came on, you know, or what's that Buick? You know, Buick got the new thing now. Buick,
yeah, it's different though. Like 5 to 10 years ago, it's different. It used to be different brands that used to be promoting their stuff more. Now it's just different to me, and I know people spending $5-10 million on those 30 seconds. So
yeah, they spend bread on it. But then,
that's why.
You said, who are they trying to reach? I would think that those certain car commercials and stuff like that is depending on the demographic where they are, where they've been sold at, and then how much they're able to sell, and they're cheaper. You talking about nobody's gonna want to watch a Mercedes commercial right now for $100,000.
Yeah.
And what that's not gonna benefit. It's like now when you look on social media, and there's a lot of people I associate with or know, or even people I follow on Instagram or something. They might put their planes and stuff like that on. Nobody want to see that.
Yeah.
Like, hey, be like, you know, you want to become a big so-and-so, you want to make more money? You want to own one of these? Join my so-and-so class. Nobody don't want to do. Nobody care about no plane.
Yeah. When there's 45 million people without a job.
Right. Nobody don't care about your so-and-so car. It's like me putting my car on the internet and say, hey, man, you want one of these? Holler at me. I'll get you one of my classes.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I want no car like that. You stupid. That's crazy. That's what they thinking.
That's a fact. Man.
For sure. But look, you know, someone call in about the And maybe because we've got the thing, it's blocked. I mean, it's Jim and Jam might be the only one on here because you know what I'm saying? It blocked us on a couple of things. But either way, go ahead. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what did you think about the debate? Let's get into the debate, the vice president debate now.
It was traditional.
Mm-hmm.
It was traditional.
And why the only thing that people acknowledged, well, in the community, I don't even want to minimize the black community or the hood or whatever it is. I didn't see nothing but the fly on his head. That's the only thing people was talking about.
That's all you seen?
Yeah, I didn't see nothing else. Like on social media or in the conversations with the people that I know, they didn't talk to me about what was being said, because it was a lot said to me in the debate, but only thing people was talking about was the fly on Pence's head.
Mm. Yeah, that's true. The fly sitting there, but that's the most impactful.
Yeah.
You see the flower getting greased in dude's head. That's it.
Yeah.
But when it comes down, what I thought was it was very traditional back, it's how it was before. How traditional debate would be. People talk, this person talk. It gets kind of boring unless you want to hear what they had to say.
Mm-hmm.
That's true facts.
Mm-hmm. And I got some questions that I took from the debate, and we can conversate about them if you want to. Mm-hmm. But one of the questions they asked Kamala Harris, the moderator asked Kamala Harris, what would a Biden administration do different with the pandemic?
Mm-hmm.
And Kamala Harris said they will make free vaccines. And then she said she was bashing Trump and said Trump knew on the 28th, but informed people late March.
Mm-hmm.
She said the Biden administration wouldn't do that. If we would know that immediately, we would tell y'all immediately.
I'm glad you brought that up, my guy.
Yeah.
Because Trevor, did you remember the mass hysteria?
Mm-hmm.
When they first heard about Corona and people was going to get the toilet paper and stuff.
Yeah.
You couldn't find nothing, right? People was going like the world. I literally felt the world was ending.
Toilet paper and paper towel. It was
just the fact that people was driving all over the road. People were just frantic.
Yeah.
If you told somebody without getting, that's the point about leadership too. If you were to tell people too soon,
mm-hmm.
what do you think they're going to do then?
They're going to panic.
If they were flipping out after it was all brought out,
mm-hmm.
and then you better be able to communicate very clearly and very quickly
mm-hmm.
back in February, whenever they first found out, where it wouldn't freak people out, because people are going to freak out regardless.
Yeah.
When they first heard about it, when they brought it out and they said this search situation was happening,
mm-hmm.
it could be coming soon or something going on, people went ham.
Crazy.
Did they not?
Yeah, they went crazy.
So just think if you would have said it too soon and done it before and not knowing the full facts about it.
Yeah.
This one thing, what Pitt should have done, what he should have done on it, like saying, hey, look, you know what, y'all? We may not have done a lot of stuff right, but see, Pitt's got mm-hmm. a lot of stuff on his neck. He got Trump he got to try to fix. You can't do that.
Yeah.
He's going to be on the defense the whole time.
Yeah.
But this is what I would have said, look, we didn't do a lot of stuff right. You know mm-hmm. why? Because we never seen this before.
That's right.
I never done this before. We never been through a pandemic before. I wasn't around when the first one came through.
Mm-hmm.
But what we have done is set a roadmap for you.
Mm.
Learn from our mistakes. People are going to learn from our mistakes because you know why? We're the first ones.
Yeah. So
they're going to learn and build off of our foundation. It may not have been the best, but it's going to be better on the next situation. Next question.
That's a fact.
That's what I would have went to the next question, because anyone that's in leadership today on whatever level, local, city, whatever, you are now part of an elite club to be a part of something, to be a part of a situation that never happened before in life.
Mm-hmm.
It may not happen for another 100 years.
Mm.
And you set the example about what needs to be done or how to make something better. We've been through that.
Yeah. You know what I took from the debate too? I don't like when the people are talking about themselves and talking bad about the other person. I thought the debates was to debate the topic and talk to the American people.
Yeah, they are. But, you know, it's a lot more that went on in that debate than just that, too.
Yeah,
Gender roles on that, too. Just talk about that. There's a lot more going on with that debate than just, we had some gender roles going on as well, man.
Yeah. Male and female conversations in the debate.
And it happened automatically in our household. When I said that, I said, she probably should have did that. My wife said, yeah, what? You know how she was doing it?
Yeah, the facial expression.
Can I finish, please? Can I finish? Just let me finish. Sadly, automatically, as a black woman, you got to fight the idea of being aggressive. We talked about this before already. You got to fight the idea of being aggressive. You got to fight the idea of being, having an attitude. You got to fight all of that. And you just can't be a female or be a woman and actually do your thing.
Yeah.
You know, so like as black individuals in general, we got a tight rope. If you want to be in that room, you got a tight rope of how you do stuff.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is, we got somebody calling in. Let's see here. Welcome to Two Brothers. Who is this?
What's good, family?
Hey, what's up with you, Jack boy? Hey, did you see did they let you see the link?
Not at all. I can't see nothing.
You still can't see nothing?
I can't see nothing, man. I've been waiting. I've been going to work. I'm like, man, where they at?
Man, you know what? It's because, and that's why I try to tell Trevor too, and it's the truth. We got to play all original stuff because
they not letting y'all on.
Yeah, we played a song. I played that Travis Scott song, and Warner Brother blocked it off the rip.
Oh yeah, because it said something about I don't own the rights to this music on there, and that's all I saw. And then the number called in. It said episode 21, we live and all of that, but I ain't seen nothing else though.
So there it is, man. But do you know the topic we're talking about today, man? Because it's good you called in about. We talking about gender roles.
Gender roles. Nah, I ain't know. I didn't know that's what y'all was on.
But I'm glad
but you asked me. Do I?
Yeah. What's your thoughts on?
Go ahead.
But you know what? Let me back it up. Let me back it up. So we talking about right now the debate, the vice president debate. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I did.
All right. So off the top, we talking about the fact about male and female. You're automatically gonna be having to deal with that before you even start talking about anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts about the vice president debate then, real quick?
What my thoughts were?
Yeah.
Hey, to be honest, you know what I mean? I felt like Kamala, she killed it on her behalf, man. You know what I mean? And I felt like both of them, obviously, you know, they kind of they beat around the bush on some topics, you know what I mean, which is to be understood to a sense, I guess, you know what I mean, because some of the things that she was asking or whatever, you know, they probably wasn't really prepared because obviously they don't know the questions she's gonna be asking. So, you know what I mean. But I mean, I felt like she kept it 1,000. And that was my first time really seeing her speak. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
Mine too.
I thought she was very authentic. I thought she was authentic. You know what I mean? From the perspective I saw, you know what I mean? I thought what she was saying was real, you know what I mean? And she sounded authentic, and that's what I took from it, you know what I mean?
Well, I got to give you much props, because I'm glad the first thing you didn't say is the fly.
Yeah, that was, we knew America was going to blow that way out of proportion, you know what
Absolutely.
I mean? I saw it. I was like, oh, yeah. Look, I told my wife, and my wife was sitting there watching it. I said, look, it's a damn fly on his head, man. I said, you know this. And then as soon as she got on her phone, she said, look, they already done made
the meme out of her
fly page or something.
I seen that on Twitter. They got a flinch fly.
Like, what I noticed a lot about Kamala Harris is that her background and law and what like in California or whatever. And she had she was being defensive against Pence. She punched back when Pence said something about
the she lock up black folk. Her number
yeah. And she said, I'm the only one on this panel. Yeah.
She got out of it. She got out of that.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm the one up here with the law, you know what I mean, degree or whatever, with the, you know what I mean, knowledge on that. So, like, what is she talking about, man?
Right. But she got out of that real quick,
She tried to shut that down. Yeah, she tried to shut that down quick, yeah.
I was hoping that she actually talked about that. But, look, you said a key thing, though, which a lot of people did. They watched it with their significant other. Typically, it's the female. Male and females in the room. Did you see or see anything that that you may have thought that wasn't the best thing, but then your wife might have said, "What you mean?"
Hold on. What you mean?
Did y'all have any discussion about the male and female role? Like, for example, my wife and I was watching it, and I said that, I said Harris shouldn't have did this certain thing in the beginning.
Yeah.
And she said, "What you talking about?" So you mean to tell me? And we went right into the male and female debate.
Nah, me and my wife didn't really, get into nothing like that. My wife was super pro Biden and Kamala Harris or whatever. So like everything she was saying, it was like, oh, it was the best thing.
Yeah, don't tell me about. But if you would have said something about differently, do you think that the conversation would have been different? Not the fact that y'all would have been mad or nothing. It's just
Yeah. No, it probably would have.
Yeah, because
So.
The male, if Pence would have did anything extra, if he would have told her, "I'm talking, stop talking, let me finish, and I'll tell you," he would have automatically been labeled even more as a male chauvinist, because he didn't even do much male chauvinism to me, and that's just me, on that role. I mean, what he was doing, because it's a thin line.
Where he was like, you talking about like bullying it, and and just like cutting her off.
Right.
Like
he wasn't trumping her. He wasn't trumping her.
Now, he might have been running over his time when she was asking questions to him, and he'd go into deep detail, but he'd say, "Well, hey, let me finish." Like she was saying, "Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish." That's the typical. Your mind go to, "Oh, it's a black woman right there. Let me put your smile. Let me finish. Let me finish." If he would have did that, it would have automatically went into, "Oh, wow, this guy."
Yeah. And she was hitting them with the looks and everything, just like a sister do.
Exactly.
And then, like, the debate, it's crazy, because if you watching it with your significant other, and then it's a debate between Pence and Kamala Harris, that's man and woman, then you watching it man and woman, that could bring a debate in the household. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because me, at the end of the day, I didn't watch it with my woman or whatever, but me and her are both, like, we see on both levels. We ain't Democrats or Republicans.
Independent.
So I agree with some of the things Trump talk about, and I agree with some of the things Biden talk about. I can't be.
Yeah.
I can't be.
But you got to keep aside when you go in that curtain, though. That's all.
Yeah.
Like Jimmy Jam said.
Unless you gonna pick Yeezy. Right?
Well, he can't be on. I don't think he on no ballots now.
I can pick me.
Oh yeah, no, it's over with.
But like Jimmy Jam said, she said she loved the way. She said she the only person up here with this, and that's the truth. She the only one with that experience to do that.
To watch the whole live.
No. The only one that experienced to say, come to my Harris. Only one that can say, "Hey, I'm the only one up here that got the experience. I don't know what you're talking about."
Yeah.
She shut it down. But I mean, but that's what the whole debate, the thing come down to the gender roles. All right, look, let me ask you this before you go, Jack. Let me ask you this. No, Trevor asked the question in the beginning. Trevor asked that question to Jack right quick, the very first one.
Okay. So I was watching the real Jack, and Jenny Ma on there said, when me and Jeezy get married, I plan on being more submissive. I plan on playing a submissive role in our relationship. What do you think about the woman being more submissive? Is the black woman submissive enough, or should the black woman be more submissive? What's your thoughts on that, man?
Man, and to be honest, cuz I feel like it's different strokes for different folks. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I can't really say that the black woman in general should be more submissive, or they are more submissive, or than another race or whatever. But you know what I mean? I just feel like it just goes for that couple's relationship. I think, you know what I mean, in my personal opinion, you know what I mean? I can't sit here and say that I do think that they should be more submissive or whatever, because, I mean, I just don't know, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I can't speak for everybody else, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's my thoughts, though.
Yeah, I mean, I like how you play the political role of that too. You got in and got out.
Yeah, Jack could be a politician, couldn't he?
Jack, I'm gonna make sure that's up to their own decision. I'm just making sure I can't do that.
Hey, for real.
Jack, I can't, but dude, I just learned this on another side. I just learned about you being a freaking all-American athlete, dog. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I like to think of myself as a All-American athlete, man. I'm well-rounded in a lot of different areas in the athletic world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I didn't. I had to learn from a historian that said, "Oh, Jack was the truth." I said, "Oh, really?" They said, "Oh, I can't tell you my source. The fact is, the individual told me that you was the truth at West. Then you went. Did you went to Maryville College?
Went to Maryville College for a year and a half.
And then I heard you went to UT, and we ain't gonna go on the other thing I heard about what happened. But the fact is, you got to walk on to be on that run out the T though.
Man, yeah, I never did get experience running through the T, man. I wish I would have, I had to sit out my first year when I transferred. I walked on, I made the team, man, and you know what I mean. I had to sit out because I had transferred or whatever, but it was different because I was going up though instead of going down.
Right. So
you know what I mean. I was coming from Division III to Division I, so you would think that you can go ahead and be eligible immediately.
I thought so, but you wasn't. But the fact is, you got to do the childhood dream.
Man, for my favorite team, you know what I mean, college team. You know what I mean? Shout out to them boys today. They finna beat Georgia on the road.
Okay. That's what we need to get. Now, okay. Everybody, what's the score gonna be tonight?
What is that? No, I think go ahead. What you got, Jack?
My prediction is gonna be, I'm gonna say 27-35 Tennessee.
You think so?
27-35.
27-35.
Nah, my man.
Go ahead.
It'd be close.
It'll be close. All right, well, I'll tell you this. Tennessee gonna win. Mm-hmm. I think I said they got an L on them, but I got
That's what we both said.
Yeah, okay then. Realistically, I think Tennessee gonna take an L. But I bet someone to wear one of those Georgia scarves. One of my boys, he a Georgia fan, and we always bet every year in regards to like something like a little hat or something or some opposite team stuff. Yes, I gotta say for the record of that, I think UT gonna win for that, but I think in real life, UT gonna end up taking an L. That's my actual real thoughts.
My thought process today: Tennessee gonna spank Georgia, even though I said they was gonna lose. They're gonna spank Georgia, 48-17.
Spank. Hold on. He done said 48-17. He done went way above. Hey, you mind if you're gonna dream?
We averaging 33 points a game, and we don't play South Carolina and Missouri. You know what I mean? Which South Carolina was a pretty decent team. They hung in there with Florida on the road last week, and really had an opportunity to beat them, but came up short. And then we spanked Missouri last week. I think we rolling. I just got a good feel, man, about this. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean. This is one of them years top ranked. First time they said in a long time that they both ranked in the top 15. So it should be a good one, man. We got the best offensive line. They got the top defense in the country right now, only averaging 248 yards a game. So, you know what I mean? It should be a good one, man. We'll see.
And Jim said the score going to be 28-21, Tennessee.
That's what you think. Well, we might have to bring Jack on to be our sports commentator. He done went corporate on them, didn't he? I think they're going to come in and we're going to beat them like, I was like, look, Jack. He'll put a sports voice on it.
Yeah.
I am a sports guy. I love my sports, man, especially my balls, man.
Well, good, man. Well, we appreciate you, baby boy, and I hope you can get to listen to it later, whenever we put it up. If you can't hear it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna definitely take it out. Yeah, I was looking for the visual. That's what I was looking for, but I couldn't find nothing.
Oh, it'll be up. I'll
let my guy.
It'll
be up ASAP.
You know what? I just reshared it again on the page. Maybe it'll pop up and see if it happened. If it don't, we got you. Man, we appreciate your support, though, Jack, always. Appreciate you.
Man, that's a bet, man. And y'all boys have a blessed day, man. I'm finna go get this money, man.
All right, then.
Get it.
All right.
That's y'all word, huh? That's y'all thing. That's y'all Okay, got
that's the ad-libs, man. That's the ad-libs.
Okay, got you, man. But so, man, we done went all over the board on it, but we done definitely come back. We still on the idea of it to the gender role of thing. But what's your next thing you got going though? Because we gotta make sure we entertain Ebony. I mean, Jimmy Jam. We gotta make sure we entertain her.
Yes.
So we gotta make sure she get what she needs on this show.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you mine. Tell me yours.
Okay.
We know we love black comedy and black comedians.
Yeah.
But who is your favorite white comedian?
Well, I tell you, my I think it's C.K. Lewis or Louis C.K. I think C.K. Lewis. Let me see. Is it C.K. Lewis? Is how you say his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, C.K. Lewis. The reason why, because before, he used to be, he was able to be uncensored. Now, of course, it's gotten very comedy, which I think, like Chappelle said, it's one of the most it should be one of the most uncensored genres.
C.K. Lewis.
Huh?
C.K. Lewis.
C.K. Lewis.
Okay.
Because but I think comedy should be uncensored because that's what makes it. They should be able to say
whatever they want to say.
Because that's what makes it entertaining. Now, of course, I get it when people start being racial. That's not funny to me. But guess what I do? I just turn the channel.
Yeah.
But now that you got to be very censored and very careful as a comedian. So
and to be honest, that's what they do. A lot of racial comedians. They do a lot of racial jokes. Yeah. The difference between the black and white experience.
Well, guess what?
Different races.
But that's what blacks do all the time. So we got to be willing to accept the fact if somebody want to talk about how black folk may be before we put the racist title on them.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, what about you?
My favorite comedian is Jim Carrey, white comedian. Jim Carrey. Hands down. GOAT.
You think now he ain't do much stand-up though. I mean, he probably in the beginning when he first got started, but I've been seeing him more in his movies. Now I'm a Jim Carrey fan. Yeah. Will Ferrell is my guy when it comes down to comedy movies.
Yeah.
But stand-up, I haven't seen Jim Carrey do no stand-up.
Nah, I ain't seen him do too much stand-up. I really ain't a fan of. I don't like stand-up.
Oh, hold on. So when you went to comedian, I'm sorry, I thought you meant as comedy stand-up. Okay.
Not
so just in comedy in general. Oh, I'm Will Ferrell all day.
Will Ferrell, monster.
Yeah, I mean, Will Ferrell over Jim Carrey. And Jim Carrey, I love Dumb and Dumber. That's one of my favorite movies. But
I love Fire Marshal Bill.
Oh, from Living Color.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, okay. Now that boy showing he old.
Hey, you can still see it on YouTube.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. But now, when it comes down to Will Ferrell, is my favorite comedy, white guy comedy. But what made you ask that though?
I don't know. I was just thinking about Jim Carrey and how funny he was, and then I could have easily just went to black comedy, but I don't want nothing to be easy. I want people to be interested.
I don't actually have a set black guy like, oh man, that's my dude, because there's so many of them, so it's like it's kind of hard for me to go. Now my favorite show, of course, was Martin.
Martin is a good show.
Martin was my favorite show. Martin was my favorite comedy guy figure on that. But when it come down to but when I go back and now look at some of those old sitcoms like not Two Brothers. What's the name of Marlon? What'd you call it? Wayne's Brothers.
Wayne's Brothers, yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Jamie Foxx.
But when you go back and look at Will Smith, look at the Fresh Prince, those shows were actually funny. When you go back and look at the episodes now, when I was like thinking it was corny before, I go back and look at it like, man, that stuff was actually funny.
The Cosby Show.
Cosby is always a classic, but sadly, I can't even look at it no more because I can't get that out of my head of Cosby in jail. I mean, I got the box set.
Yeah.
I got the full box set of Bill Cosby, but I can't even look at it without, dang, Cosby's life.
Is Sinbad a comedian?
Yeah, Sinbad's a comedian. Yeah, absolutely. And he actually is a stand-up comedian, and he's still doing stand-up.
Wow.
Yeah, Sinbad is now, and the reason why I like Sinbad's comedy too is because it's clean. And the older I get, I want to be able to play stuff with my kids and my wife.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, go to that question you was talking about, who's sitting in the front seat.
Okay. Now, men, you driving. You chilling this a day, you chilling with your wife and your mother. You know what I mean? You chilling with your wife and your mother. Who's sitting in the front seat of the car, the wife or the mother?
In my car, we're going to automatically ask the mama first. And then, and majority of the time, besides my mom, my mom, she might be listening to this when she do get to, she is going to get in the front. She like, okay, I'm going to get in the front. Now, my mother-in-law might be like, no, let me go ahead and y'all go. You know, she always give the option of, no, I don't want to sit in the front. So-and-so sit in the front or whatever.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you definitely going to get an option. To me, you're going to give it to your mama first, and then, what's your thought?
I'm not married. And I need a woman's perspective on this bad. I wish Jim and Jim call in.
Yeah, go ahead, Jim. You the only one. Let's do it now. Pop on here. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on that.
Yeah.
And she just said, oh, here we go.
Who's sitting in the front seat, Jim and Jim? The wife or the mom? I don't want to get beat up by neither one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, but the question she done said it's look, she done put a political question too. She need an answer. She need to run for politics too. She done said, being respectful, your mom always has the option to sit in the front. That's from a female perspective. Trevor, you keep saying doing all this deep breathing. What are you thinking?
Okay. When you get married, the wife's supposed to come first, don't she?
I hear what you're saying. You're going to put your mama in the back. You're going to put your mama in the back of when her legs all cramped up in the back. So you're going to put your mama back.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. She riding up. You feel like you're getting chauffeur. When you get in the limousine, you're in the back seat.
That's true. I never fought over the front seat. I remember people used to ride with your boy to something. I got front. I got front. Like, man, I got shotgun. Man,
is that a hood thing? Was we raised to think like this?
And you feel I seen a video of this dude was fighting. It was fake, but fighting about, man, I got shotgun, man. Get out the front seat. I got shotgun, man. Like, who cares? I get in the back.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you look at it, you think about it like you just said. If you look at it like you're the chauffeur, you're getting chauffeured around. You all right? Sit in the front.
Yeah. If I'm with my mom and my wife, I will sit in the back seat. When y'all can drive, I'll be happy. Luxury.
Jimmy said,
you know what I mean?
She said, if my dad ever had to pick up my granny, she always had the option to ride in the front. Most of the time, my granny wanted to ride in the back. You know what? Okay. My wife, she actually likes to ride in the back. You know why? Because we're always in the front driving. So ain't nothing like sitting in the back seat. Like now, I don't fight getting in the back seat.
I wouldn't either.
And I feel like I am being chauffeured around. I'm in the back. I'm chilling. I can get on my phone.
I might go to sleep.
Yeah, you go to sleep. You chilling, all that stuff. So, but you said your wife. You still didn't answer the question though, Trev.
It's hard. That's a hard question.
It's be hard.
My wife's sitting in the front seat. I'm sorry, Mom.
Well, remember this.
Now you know what? Hold on.
You can't go back, dog.
I don't know what.
Is your girl still in the room with you?
No, she ain't in the room. She downstairs. I heard her downstairs.
Okay.
I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm gonna say, baby, we together all the time. I don't see my mama that often, baby.
Oh my goodness. He don't retract on him. Go
on, baby, go on, I don't want to argue. Let's have a good day.
Do you think your girl will argue though?
Nah, she
argue about saying
my girl. I done been with this woman for almost 3 years. We ain't never they got nowhere near an argument.
Yeah, but in the car, if you say, "Hey, man, get in the back," and you think at the end when y'all drop your mama off, she gonna say, "You really did that?" You let her.
She wouldn't do that. Nah, okay. She wouldn't do that. Okay. But this is what I gotta say.
All right,
baby.
With that voice, baby.
Man, I don't see mama that often. We ride every day. We go to the. Let mama sit in the front seat. You can get in the back one time and relax your feet. You're going to have space. We'll put a seat up to the front so you have some leg room. You know what I mean? Relax. I'll go get you some snacks or whatever, some treat. You feel like you're in a limousine.
You feel like you gotta do all that to get in the back seat, though? I don't think you're going to do all that, would you?
No, I don't have to do all that, but I'm just,
get in the back.
You know what I mean?
Just got to make sure you don't feel bad for doing it.
Yeah, I don't want to get beat up later on. Or not. I don't want to talk about that. Yeah, because women are emotional, and then, you know what I'm saying?
You better be careful with that one. They going to say, what you trying to say? You trying to say I can't be? You know what I'm saying? They get on it, man.
Yeah, women are more. I gotta make the woman happy so I can, you know what I mean? I can be happy. If she ain't happy, then I ain't gonna be happy. You know what I'm talking about?
Got you. Well, I'll tell you this. I'm gonna get an option to the mom, the bird to sit in the front. If she don't want to sit in the front, I did my wife, go and get in the front. But you're right though.
I curse. That's crazy.
The wife should come first. Hey, so do you want me to play that video you sent me about the submissive thing?
Nah, we passed that. We passed submissive now. We passed this.
Exactly. But that's a real.
That's a real thing.
That's a real one. That's a real
thing. Being submissive. Okay. Now, I know we all ordered Domino's pizza in our life, fam. We done had pizza all the time. Okay, you live in Nashville. I live in Charlotte. We live in metropolitan cities. And I know they do this. Now, when you order Uber Eats, right, they got 3 options. Do you want your Uber Eats to come in a car, on skates, or a bicycle?
Hold on. That's an option? The option says skates?
Yeah, they can skate to your house. They can go to get the food, skate to your house.
Oh, that's an option, bro.
Yeah. Well, I guess because I'm in the metropolitan area. I don't know if it's an option in Nashville, but where I'm at, it's, you know what I mean? Everything is like the whole, it's like, I can't even explain it because it ain't nothing like that at home, but it's like the whole city just smack right here where I live at.
And it could be because of the, because you're in the, like you say, your metropolitan area, so they might say, you can ride some skates or get on the something like that. Because
you can skate to the restaurant and to my house in 5 minutes.
I don't need nobody on no bikes or no skates. I need you to be in the car. I mean, but then again, you know what? No, I can't trip because when I used to get Jimmy John's, when I used to work downtown, they on a bike.
Yeah.
They don't need for nobody, or they gonna walk it to you because it's down the street. So, but where I'm at now, I don't need you riding your bike because you're gonna be sweating. You know what I'm saying? The bike, you're hitting that huffy.
Yeah.
You're doing this right here on the bike, and my food swinging all over the place.
Yeah,
I'm good. But if I can, I would like it in the car. But if I'm downtown, I get it. I need it. It may end up being on a bike.
I needed to come at the Maxima, hot and ready. I needed to come at the Maxima or the Camry, ready to go. You know what I mean? I can't. You pull up on the skates, and my food cold. I'm hot. I'm mad.
Yeah,
I'm hot now. You know what I'm saying?
I heard that though, the Uber Eats, so when people get it, it does be kind of lukewarm or cold. I've heard about that. I never ordered. I just can't see myself agreeing to paying $9 extra or something for some extra. It's just me. I just go pick it up.
Yeah.
And I barely even order anything from the pizza place.
Yeah.
Because they charge $4 extra or $3 extra or whatever just to bring it to you.
Okay, so since you won't pay that money for that, I got another question about ordering stuff.
Okay.
Do you got Amazon Prime?
I don't. I got somebody else's. So, cause what happened when they come to my house and they log into their Netflix or log into their Amazon or log into Hulu, I just leave it on there. I don't take it off. I don't log out or nothing.
Yeah.
But Amazon Prime, go ahead.
Oh, you in the house?
I'm in the house. Okay. I got every channel, every streaming service.
Amazon Prime is $16.99 a month, right?
Busting heads.
That's the best deal in the world.
It's the best deal. Okay.
What they got to offer with Amazon
like
Prime.
The shipping and all that stuff. You're right. I get it.
Free shipping, 1-day shipping, and grocery delivery.
Oh, really?
I ain't been to the grocery store in years.
Unless you go in and go get your
something quick, something quick from the grocery store. But Amazon Prime, 2-hour delivery window. I'm caping for Amazon. Let me quit promoting them.
Right now. You need to go ahead and you know what though, Trev? I'm gonna talk to you after this. Amazon Prime, Amazon doing some big things in the world that we're in right now.
Well, tell them to come on, holler at us with the
we might have to go over there and move it on over that way.
Okay, here go Amazon Prime commercial. Amazon Prime, they got the cheapest prices to me. Jim and Jim said, no, it isn't. Not yours. Yours, Jim and Jim, I ain't went to the grocery store to go grocery shopping in years because guess what? I'm on that app and they got the lowest prices. 2 hours. They done went shopping for me and brought it to the house. You know how bad I used to hate? Okay, I'm going to give you a memory of the hood.
Okay.
That I hated the most. I hated when my grandmama pulled up in her friend's station wagon with 50 bags from Kroger.
Oh, and say, go get them groceries.
Go get them groceries, boy.
And you had to walk across that long plank at Sea Hills and take the stuff in. Ooh.
Yeah. True. 50 groceries, more food than we can eat. 100 Pop-Tarts, 30
Somebody must just got their stamps or something.
Yeah. $1,000 worth stamps. You know, in the hood, they get that. You got 3 kids, you get a stack of food stamps.
A food stamp, the books like that, just living it. Okay. Full of purple, green, and brown tickets.
Yeah, a whole $1,000. People busting them trying to get some what's them jeans we talking about? Some Jordashes from Kmart.
I got half on it. But man, so you say, yeah, you're right. Pull up in that station wagon with 50 groceries and it will make you upset.
And that's why, back to the commercial, holla at us, Amazon Prime. Get that Amazon Prime, you don't have to go to the grocery store no more. They're going to drop it off at the door and pull off. They bring wine to the door, too.
Make sure it ain't open, though.
Better not be.
Hey, I like that shirt you got on, too. I got to acknowledge that. I see the Trevor Jackson Podcast shirt on point. Get your pre-order of them. Get you one.
Get your one, baby. That little high, but, you know what I mean? That little high, I'm busting heads, fam.
You busting heads for the shirt?
Yeah, I'm sorry, everybody. If I love you, I give you one, but they $25 for the regular size, $30 for the big size. I got my head busted.
That ain't busting heads, dog. Me and people paying $1,000 for t-shirts these days.
Yeah.
$1,000, as you would say, $1,000 for a shirt.
And on the Two Brothas YouTube, pretty soon, if you want some Two Brothers merch, we're going to have merch on that YouTube. We're going
to have the Two Brothers shirt. We're going to have the Trevor Podcast shirt. It's going to be there at the bottom. You can scroll through.
Naughty Lounge shirt.
Hey, that's a nice logo, too.
Polo.
Yeah.
And we're going to have polos, the
hats,
hoodies, the hats, the socks.
Golly, boy, you killing the game out here, boy, hustling.
We might have the dog. You might could put the Two Brothers logo on your dog back. We might have a dog jacket.
I like that idea. Man, one face on each side of the. Okay, I feel you.
Yeah, let's get it, man.
You mentioned that other thing too. It's another interesting comment or conversation you got on there.
Okay, this is a question from Keyshana with the keys. We was going to the gym this morning. She said, babe, ask this on the podcast, baby. I said, okay, baby, I asked you.
She need to start listening too now.
And the people. She tuned in. She just sneaking. Okay. She said, baby, what's worse? Mental cheating or physical cheating? What's worse?
And when we it's just like slavery, mental slavery or physical slavery. But it's a different ball game for women, I will believe, because women, like we mentioned before, they're more emotional driven. This is what I understand from what women have told me now, allegedly.
Allegedly.
They where the fact is where if a woman is cheating on you, they actually have now gone because they're the mental state of it. I would think the mental cheating is worse than physical though. Because when your mind is not there, that's the worst. If your mind is somewhere else, that's over with.
Can a relationship recover from a mental cheat?
I don't know if it's a lot of rebuilding that got to happen. But like, because the physical cheat, so it's like men, when it comes to the physical cheat, that's why men can actually go do that. They done it before, and they can go back home and like nothing bothered. I don't even love her.
Yeah. I released. I'm happy.
I'm the babe. I gotta love her. I don't even love that woman. I don't even know. I'm physically.
Now you know what? I'm gonna tell you the main thing that keeps me. Why I would never cheat.
But I gotta put allegedly. That's what I've heard that men do. Okay, go ahead.
Allegedly. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. You helped us out. But not us.
No,
Or,
not
yeah. Help men out.
Yeah, men, yeah.
Allegedly. Yeah. Now, the main reason I don't cheat, I'm not a cheating man. I ain't going physical or mental cheat. But a physical cheating man, I cannot cheat because I can't bring nothing home to my woman. I can't be scratching in places. You know what I'm saying? Got the itches and scratches and all that. I can't do that. I can't cheat and bring that home to my woman. I got one more question, and this one is for you, fam.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We keep hearing that African Americans are owed reparations. Have you heard a lot about that lately?
I was not as late, but like about a month or two. You know, we talked about it on the show before, yeah.
Okay. Who owe African Americans reparations? Africa or America? African Americans. Who owe us reparations? Africans or Americans? They say Africans sold us to America. If we expect reparations from America, shouldn't we get the reparations from Africa first?
I mean, when it come down to you talking about, it's gonna be I think America. Oh, I mean, look, America don't pay reparation to folks that ain't even from here.
That's right. That's right.
You know what? Hold on a second. Let me go get this lady, man. Hold on one second, cause she gonna start pouting. Hold on a second. Let me go get her.
Put on the pile. Keep it
rolling.
Yeah.
Hey. Come on.
Yeah. Mental cheating to me is worse than physical cheating, because once the brain is gone, the body is gonna follow. You know what I mean? Physical cheating is just an experience, a momentarily experience, and I don't know. I can't handle seeing like my woman cheating on me in the physical aspect. I would probably leave. But mental cheating, if you cheating mentally, then that's probably
she
worse.
Mad now.
Oh, she mad, fam?
Yeah, she said, "Don't talk to me all day," and she at my house. Oh boy.
Okay, Jim.
That's what happens when you do things live. We do it live.
That's fact. That's Jim and Jim said, let's dig a little deeper, please. Why did Africa sell us?
No, but the first of all, think about it. Slavery in itself. It wasn't. It's not the fact that they sold. Just like, oh man, we're gonna sell. I mean, just think about it. It was a business, man. We got to remember that. When you sell and slave, the slave is no. You're not really worried about what happened with the slave after you done sold it, person.
Yeah.
When you sell any good, if I sold you a car, sadly, because I'm not trying to break it down to the fact of like we'll call it to a vehicle, but I can't be mad what you do with the car. I can't be mad that you gutted it out.
Yeah.
I can't be mad that you tore it up. It's out of my possession.
And what I think about the African settlers, I think what was told in the books that I have read is that they sold us for guns.
They told you, look, you can sell it for anything. It don't matter if it was some corn.
Yeah.
I mean, that's that person is now enslaved to you. All right, I'm gonna sell you over here. Think about it right now when it come down to professional sports now. Yeah, you might be getting paid a couple of dollars, but you still enslaved. Like, hey, I'm selling the rights of you to someone. They can
for
pay
more than what I'm giving you.
Right. They paying me money to send you over there, so I'm trading you. Oh man.
Yeah, that's wild. That's a fact, though.
It is.
Yeah, that's a fact. Man,
that's deep. Let me ask you. I got a question though. This is for the just curious section of it.
Let's get curious. I like this segment.
Just curious. So, if I'm glad we talked. It's a good segue into what we from the question you just mentioned. If there was a trip set up for Black folk, aka African Americans, all right, to load up on the ship or get on the plane to go migrate back to Africa in 2020, the Marcus Garvey style. I don't know if you're familiar with Marcus Garvey.
Not that familiar.
Would you Marcus Garvey is the guy that's from Jamaica, the one that talk about getting everyone, all the Africans back to migrate back to Africa. He had a ship company and everything back in the day. Mm-hmm. There was the Pan-African, he was one of the major voices of black migration back to Africa.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to go?
No.
Why? Because remember, he just said Africa is a continent. So now you got to think about what Africa are we going? Are we just going to just migrate back to Africa and say, okay, I take over this? Are we now looking like the colonials did back in the day?
I can't be developing a country at 40 years old, man. I can't be helped. I can't now. I'm sorry.
You can't be what?
I'm selfish on this answer.
That's why I asked you. I'm asking anyone. I mean, would you be wanting to get back on the ship or get back on the plane or whatever it may be?
Mm-hmm. To develop Africa, to help.
No, not develop Africa. No, you just going back. You going back. Now the plan is, that's what I'm saying. No, there's not really much of a plan. I don't remember a plan before besides you getting blacks to go back to Africa. There you go. There you go. There it is.
Yeah. That's one right show.
Well, I mean, but when you get them back, like would you go back? And that's the question. And I wouldn't be willing to go back.
I wouldn't go back permanently.
Permanently.
Yeah.
Not saying you go back and visit. I'm talking about you going to migrate yourself back to Africa.
To be a citizen. So I wouldn't be able to come back. Like, I wouldn't be a U.S. citizen no more. I would be an African citizen. Yeah. Nah, I ain't doing that. Sorry. I don't want to go back.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody ever really... Would you go back? And when you do go back, where are you going? That's the thing. That's the question.
I got to visit it first. Let me visit it multiple times before I make a decision like that.
Well, remember, but then the question still remains, where are you going to go? Congo?
Egypt.
You going to go to Egypt?
South Africa, somewhere like that.
You go to South Africa?
I go to Egypt.
That's basically like the U.S. right there.
Yeah, because it's owned by the U.S., basically.
No, it's owned by
China.
It's by Europe. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's a British colony or British, that's well, I think it has its own. No, I think it's still just like Canada. Canada's own is a British deal. It's a Europe deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, I always wanted to know when people are they willing to go.
Jim said, "America is all I know. I'm an American."
And this is my next thought. Then I always wanted to know this on the just curious. Mm-hmm. Why do rock stars slam guitars on the stage and break them?
I don't know what that's about, but I know that adrenaline be pumping so hard they just want to tear something up.
Do you know how much a good guitar costs?
$2,500, $3,000.
More than that. It could be more than that. I'm thinking. I wonder if it's a point of showing.
I got money. They stunt.
Money. Am I stunting? Am I flossing? Man, I got money. I'm gonna break this thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, your adrenaline going and pumping, you just start breaking stuff, and because that stuff ain't cheap.
Yeah.
I always wanted to know that.
That's crazy. Then they dive in the crowd after that.
Then they dive in. You got to go stage diving. You got to do that.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
My last question.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy, though.
When do you delete someone's number from your phone? How often do you delete folk number from your phone? When is it okay?
I don't never delete people. That's a good question. Because it'd be dead people on my phone. I don't delete them. Old work, co-workers and all kind of stuff just still on my phone. I need to start deleting stuff. I think that'll be healthy.
Yeah, it'd be healthy to go ahead and purge your phone.
Yeah, the whole thing. All the pictures and everything.
You know what, Trail? I got an issue with delete. I delete numbers in a minute. And then be wondering, snap, I need so-and-so number.
Golly. Now you got to message them on Facebook.
Yeah, hey, what's up, man? Or something. But the fact is that if you don't answer the phone after I done called you once or twice, I know how busy I am. Mm-hmm. If you send me to the voicemail or whatever like that, I'm deleting your number.
Don't do that, Troy.
I delete. My wife even said, "Why you do that?" Nah, you don't want to talk to me. But I'm delete. I guess it's an insecure problem.
That might be. Don't do
I
that,
delete
Troy.
the number. I delete the number quickly. Like, forget it.
You're gonna end up deleting me one day.
Look, hey, the fact is, I have to take it back. The fact that what I'm saying is that I deleted numbers. I deleted the number the other day because I done reached out to the person and called them and trying to, because I know how I'm a very
prompt
person. But I'm on top of, like, if I called you, that means I'm thinking about you. And if I never get a call back, or you don't answer the phone whenever I call you, and I done it probably twice,
ain't no business. Yeah,
you delete it.
But you want me to tell you something? Everybody ain't prompt like how we prompt.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, Gary. I'm doing it the day of. Hey, let's do something. Let's do it. Done. That's true, though. Right. You're right. That's why I told my wife. That's why I like Trail, man. Because Trail be on it.
I'm on top of it.
You mean to tell me you like him because she like you? I said, yeah, I guess so. I guess it is like he like me because we don't really waste a lot of time on stuff.
Life happens. We ain't got time to be playing.
Around. Let's talk about it. Let's have another meeting. No, I ain't got time for that.
But you want me to tell you something, though? Everybody's not like that. That's why I don't delete people. I don't know what I do. I don't care. I don't care about nothing no more. The older I get, I just really don't be caring about anything.
Yeah, I get you don't care. I understand, but man, I'm deleting the numbers out the time. I do deleting folks. Just forget it.
Now I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of people, I know that was your question. We probably going over the time limit or whatever.
No, I don't know how long we about to be. It ain't really been that long.
Oh, okay.
We about to get to remember when next though. But go ahead.
Okay. Everybody probably see me do this slogan a lot. I've been doing it for years now. And I put peace, love, and abundance. I probably on all posts, and I talk about that a lot. Peace, love, and abundance. And to me, I just want people who listen to the podcast to know this. Those are the only three things you need in life. You don't need nothing else. You need peace. Because everybody needs peace to be at peace. When you don't have peace in your life, life is just noisy, loud, and you're angry, and a lot is going on. Everybody needs love. So to receive love, you got to give love. You got to love everything. Everything around. You got to be one with everything and love it. And everybody needs abundance. And when I say abundance, I mean plentiful of everything, not just money. If you are an abundant person, a receiving person, you got to give to be a receiver. If you are a receiving person in abundance, then everything is going to be plentiful in life. And that's just a slogan that I post a lot. Peace, love, and abundance. Those are the only three things you need in the life. And if you want to hit me up on social media or call me or whatever to talk further about peace, love, and abundance, I will.
Look at that. And see how serious his voice got too? He got serious about it, got deep in it. You want to call me and talk about it? I will. Okay.
Peace, love, and abundance. Yes, sir.
Well, man, look, on Remember When, though. What you got?
Okay, I got Remember When. I don't know if y'all did this in school, but do you remember putting a whoopee cushion up under the teacher's seat?
Oh, my God. To make it... I got to get the little fart noise going. Little fart noise going.
Do you remember that? I wonder if the kids still do that.
I never knew. I remember seeing it on movies, on like white movies and stuff, but I never known black kids to do it.
Man, they had that thing at Spencer's. They had that at Spencer's in West Town Mall. I bought two of them.
You bought, you know what, Spencer's? Remember Spencer's, though? That was always an interesting store.
Yes, it was a crazy dark store, wasn't it?
Yeah, very dark. Just very, but you got the two of them. You just put up under your teacher's seat.
I put up under the teacher's seat. Mr. Jackson at West, the art teacher. I put it up under his seat. And when he said that, he was mad. He was mad at everybody in the whole class. They couldn't even find nobody who did it. It was me. If you watching the podcast.
And nobody snitched on you.
Nah, I was tall. They probably was scared of me at that time, but I was big in high school. But I don't know. I had that whoopee cushion. I couldn't help it. Fam. But that's my Remember When today. Yeah.
Hey. Oh man, so you that guy putting the whoopee cushion. Okay. Mm-hmm. Do you remember y'all may not have been as poor as I was, or not had been economically may not have been as economically challenged as I was. We were growing up. Mm-hmm. But do you remember ever sweeping the carpet rather than vacuuming it? Mm-hmm. Oh, you did that too. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, sweeping the carpet like that's your vacuum.
Yeah,
sweeping the carpet off, and just that was. Remember, I said, man, back in the day, we just had to figure it out. You got that one little throw rug in the living room because in the project, all the floor was just there was no carpet on no floors. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So you put your little thing, you got your carpet over. But I mean, we literally sweeping dirt or whatever off of the rug.
That's crazy.
And nobody complained about it. We could have easily, honestly, went to the store and bought a vacuum cleaner. When I think about it, vacuum cleaner, the number like $30.
Yeah. But you know what?
$15.
I would do that now if the vacuum cleaner break because I just something about
automatically just went to it.
Yeah, it's just something I go right back to it.
Now, let me ask you this: Have you ever ran out of toilet paper before? Have you ever ran out of toilet paper before?
Yeah, plenty of time.
Do you remember ever using notebook paper?
I don't remember that. I won't cut my booty.
No, you don't. You don't literally use the paper straight up, regular, straight talk. Straight
oh, you wet it?
No, you just literally you ball it up. Really, I can make a real soft piece of paper, and then you would think it's a piece of toilet paper.
Nah, I ain't never did that. I use paper towel.
Well, so you had paper towel. I ain't never started using paper towel until I got married. All we had was a dish rag or something, or a towel, and dish rag.
You know what's crazy? My girl, when I met my girl, she used to wash the dishes, right? Mm-hmm. I guess I grew up spoiled. Now I'm thinking about this. She washed the dishes, and I'm like, baby, why the dishes still wet? Get the paper towel and completely dry the dishes so the dishes will last longer. You know what I mean? Because my granny, she made us completely dry the dishes with paper towel. Because she want the dishes to last longer. We had them same pots and pans from when I was born till she died. Wow! Because she thoroughly dried the dishes or whatever, and my girl didn't do that. And when I buy paper towels, she's like, "You run through paper towels like it's going out of style."
And that's when we run through paper towel like it ain't nothing, like literally. But this is before. Yeah, man, we didn't. When you think about it, I ain't used paper towel till I got married. Wow. Use a dish rag. That's interesting though. Just sweeping. We used to sweep the dang on carpet. Or if we ran out of toilet paper, we used to go get the old. Who using this notebook paper? This your homework? You need this? Okay. You make it super soft.
Ooh. you was a magician by doing that. I don't know how you did it.
Yeah, literally, you ball it up, take it apart. Ball up, take it apart. Ball up, take it apart.
Oh. I thought you wetted it with some warm water. Or
literally, you just ball it up and make it soft. Next thing you know, you got a piece of toilet paper. Newspaper.
No. Oh Lord, no toilet paper.
Yeah. Cheeks just.
I got something
full of words.
Since we talking about growing up in the projects, and I said the whoopee cushion, but that wasn't project thing. But you said the toilet paper and a vacuum cleaner. Mm-hmm. Now, do you remember, did your mom ever say this? Because my mom used to say this. And I've been in other people's house out, college hills that said this, but this probably happened in any hood.
Okay.
Them folks next door dirty. They making the cockroaches come over here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Your stuff clean because the next door neighbors. Now, I done heard people say that, and they dirty as well. So, like, I don't know if it's the neighbors. I think it might be you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I done heard that. Been there and done it. Well, heard it.
Them neighbors ain't never cleaned up their house. They bring them big old water bugs over here coming through the walls.
Absolutely. I've heard it.
You know the roaches don't got bones. They can make it through the
Yeah, he done said it's the roaches. Yeah, they ain't no bones. It's the roaches that got bones.
That's...
Gee. But I've heard about the whole thing about, make sure, the neighbors bringing these bugs over here, so be careful. Mm-hmm. Yeah, heard about it.
Yeah. Hey, man.
It's been a pleasure.
Let's do it.
I'm glad everybody, came through. I mean, I say everybody. Jimmy Jam, thank you for coming through. And starting next week, starting on the next run though, I really believe Trevor and I is gonna just start doing straight original stuff. I mean,
we doing it
because I can't deal with the blocking and all that stuff. You know.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You down with that?
Lex, I'm calling.
Nick, we got plenty of tracks now, but on the way out, we're gonna play something now.
I got big bank cases on the mug.
Oh.
She trying cause I'm still getting still. Ain't no love for a hater trying to block.
Hey, yeah, I appreciate y'all coming through, the two brothers, man. We holler.
Stop,